let's start at the beginning. Brandon was born on October 4th, 1988, at St. Mary's Hospital in Walla Walla. To give you an idea of how long ago that was, in that same month, the first Monday Night Football game was played. Gas was 91 cents a gallon, and Donald Trump was 42. From the outset, Brandon was the favorite child. That is, until a few years later when Stephanie was born. Growing up, Brandon always tried new things and entertained himself. Whether it was digging holes to China or building forts, creativity was wired into his brain. Over the years, he developed that creativity into his own DJ business and eventually into finding a beautiful wife that perfectly complements his attributes. Today, Brandon is a ripped ping pong master juggler filled with ingenious ideas and hysterical one-liners fighting for truth, justice, and the American way. Brandon is funny, kind, hardworking, and... Brandon, what does this say? There comes a time in everyone's life when they meet their one true love, their soulmate, the person that's going to know and love them for the rest of their lives. That moment came for Brandon 16 years ago when he met me. 16 years ago, the most important event in my life, an emotional one for Brandon, took place. It was my birth. Us brothers hit it off immediately and have been close ever since. We've never fought and loved to do things together. He has a new playmate now and an amazing wife, but our brotherhood is something that can never be taken away. When I first met Veronica, I was standing outside Holy Spirit Church waiting for my dad to pick me up from youth group. I had told him that youth group ended at 8:15, but it actually ended at 8. Consequently, I was the last one standing out in the cold waiting for a ride when Veronica pulled up and asked in the sweetest voice, "Do you need a ride?" I told her that my dad was coming, but thank you. She made sure that was the case before hesitantly leaving. It seems like such a small deed, but that really stuck with me, and I was just surprised at how nice she was. Little did I know that just over a year later, this angel of a woman would be my sister-in-law. We met her family, and right when I met Mrs. Jones, I knew our families were going to fit perfectly. Her sense of humor and laughter is so enriching and fun. Mr. Jones immediately struck me as a real classy kind of guy. Alex was funny and we had a lot in common, and Hogan was a stud. She was a history buff, and that outweighed all of the other qualities. The first time we hung out, we sat down for gluten-free pizza and rambled about world events, the Spanish Inquisition, and a nauseating picture of Hitler in shorts. So, in conclusion, I would like to say, sorry for taking so long, because the longer I talk, the longer everyone has to wait to get to more of Aunt Judy's amazing truffles. Number 2, Veronica looks absolutely stunning, so let's give her a hand. And number 3, let's raise a glass to Brandon and Veronica's long life together, filled with happiness,